Would you like to live in a treehouse 140 feet up?
Let's talk about that.
Good mythical morning.
Close your eyes. Really, right now, go on, close your eyes. Do it. Okay, now picture a world with no YouTube, no Instagram, no Twitter, no Facebook, no ChapSnap. All right? Listen, I know it's scary, but keep your eyes closed. Just keep them closed, and now hold out your hands. Hold out both hands, and here you go. I'm placing something in there. Here it is. Now open your eyes. It's a spear. Feels good, doesn't it? Feels freeing. Feels like your future has just been handed to you. Welcome to this episode.
I did it all, Link.
Yeah.
I did everything you told them to do.
Yeah.
I didn't get anything from it, though. But the reason that you did that is because today we're going to be talking about the most isolated people groups on Earth.
Yeah, this is super fascinating. I love to think about this, and I'm glad we get to talk about it today. Follow me to Papua. How do you say that place in New Guinea?
Papua.
Papua? Papua. How do you say it?
Papua.
Papua New Guinea. Papa New Guinea.
Yeah, say Papa.
I know there's a U in there, but I can't figure out how to say it. Let's go to the remote mountainous region of Morobe. Know how to say that? ? Perhaps we'll be the first to make contact with the Engu people, aka the Tulembus, aka the Kuka Kuka.
Oh, yes.
Never mind, there's already a French dude there with a camera. Now, in 2011, this video went viral. It was called Tribe Meets White Man for the First Time. And this video is somewhat disingenuous because this same tribe did allow themselves to be photographed by ethnologists in 1979, 1985, and 1987.
But it's a YouTube video, so the title can be misleading. That's how it works.
But we're still gonna watch it anyway. So let's watch this video. Tribe meets white man for the first time. And that's the Frenchman on the right.
Okay, yep.
Now, whenever I meet an isolated people group, I do it over a raging river. What?
On a, whoa!
And look, he's gonna fall in.
What does he have on? What kind of weird backless French vest is this? And he's wearing like flip-flops. Like, I was like, why you got on flip-flops?
He's very suspicious, and I would be too.
What is your French vest all about? Let me touch it. Whoa, don't.
And yeah, I would be very suspicious to touch a man with a green visor. Like
yes.
That. It's like, come on, what
He's
are you?
made all kinds of weird decisions about this. This is your first chance to reach out. I'm going to put on my backless vest and my green visor.
My translucent green visor. All right.
French people.
So that's what it will be like. That's our introduction to an isolated people group.
Okay.
Right there. Okay. It's like time travel.
Well, I'll move right on to the Korai people, also in Papua New Guinea.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Papua New Guinea.
There's about 3,000 of them, and they are known for their absolutely amazing tree houses. Look at these things. These things are 140 feet in the air. That's why I said that in the teaser.
It's crazy.
And
it really is.
Okay. This is not like, you think your dad's impressive because he like went to Walmart and got treehouse kit and like put it up in some maple in your backyard. Your dad's not impressive. These people are impressive. They build.
If one of these people is your dad, then
he's
you're
impressive.
An exception.
4-room houses up there with fireplaces in them. They're building tree houses out of wood with fireplaces in them.
And they sway, but they don't burn. Do they have like red plastic slides? Woo!
No, they don't. They
don't need that.
They don't need that, man. Don't undersell it. Anyway, it's not all awesome, fun tree houses because there's speculation that they're cannibals. Oh. So they have a belief, potentially, that if a person is possessed by the demon Kakua, they should be killed and eaten. All the adults join in. They eat the person except for the bones, teeth, hair, fingernails, toenails, and genitals.
Yep, don't eat those.
We should probably tell them it's okay to eat genitals. We've had no negative effects from doing it. The brain is eaten.
They were not human genitals.
No, they weren't.
Can I point that out?
The brain is eaten immediately while it's still warm. All very spooky stuff here.
I never eat cold brain.
No, don't do that.
Except on a pizza.
Now, But there's a lot of people who say, this is all a hoax. They're the biggest pranksters in the world because they're just trying to keep you people, your tourists, out of here. And so they've come up with these stories about being cannibals. So nobody knows exactly what to think. But they have let themselves be filmed. They actually were contacted in the 70s. They have been subjects of documentary films. And I just don't think they really look like cannibals. I'm going to say they're just treehouse people, not cannibals.
I love the trick that they've played to keep people out, though. But I'm not going to risk it and try to find out.
Right.
And I'm not that hungry.
Those tree houses are pretty
to
awesome,
eat people
though.
either.
We could go try it.
I'll
tell him he's possessed with a demon.
In 1996, reports began bubbling up from deep within the Amazon rainforest in Brazil of a wild man in the forest. A wild man. It took 10 more years of expeditions to actually establish this guy's existence. But it is a lone dude who is the last survivor of an unknown tribe. He is the most isolated man in the world.
I see what you did there.
They finally found one of his huts, and it was a tiny shelter made of palm thatch, and in the middle of it, it had a 5-foot deep hole that, I don't know, he'd hide in, sleep in, catch animals in.
It's to make the ceiling seem higher.
We don't know exactly, but they called him the man of the hole. We got to find the man of the hole. But he was on the run. Whenever they would encroach on one of his holes, he would move to make a new hut and make a new hole, and he would keep moving, but they finally caught up with him and videotaped it.
They found the man in the hole.
Okay, Rhett, see if you... No, that's not him right there.
Is he the guy with the jeans?
No, that is not him with the jeans.
Okay, is he the guy with the t-shirt to the right?
No. Just look. Tell me when you see him.
I believe that. That is him.
Yes, with the eyeball.
Yeah.
The guy with the eyeball.
He's the one in the hut.
That's the man of the hole right there. And there's his spear tip.
You sure?
That's the spear tip of the... Yes, I'm sure. That is a spear tip of the man of the...
It could be his finger.
Nope.
It could be like
spear.
flipping the bird. Get out of here.
It's a spear. Now, on another occasion, dude got too close to that spear and he stabbed him. He stabbed one of the dudes who was on the expedition.
Really?
And they started calling that guy the man with the hole.
The man of the hole made the man with the hole.
He really did that. Listen, what the Brazilian government declared a 31 square mile area around him to be off limits. So they gave him his own zone, which I think is pretty cool.
I would like to have a 31 square mile radius declared around me sometimes.
That's because
I get that. Brazilian government, sign me up. I'll be the man of the hole. I need the hole for the headroom.
His spear was 15 miles long. That's why they did that.
Here it comes again.
Give me another one.
The Pentuppy 9.
All right.
You need to know a little history here. The Aboriginal people in Australia, they've been there for about 40,000 years. But back in the 1950s, they began to make contact with some of these isolated tribes out there because the Australian government was going to start doing missile testing out there. So they got all the Pentuppy people, which was a sort of a subset of Aborigines, and got them out of there. But there was a group of 9, the Pentuppy 9, 2 women and their children collectively, that were left behind. They were overlooked. They wandered the desert.
Dodging missiles?
Probably, yeah, all the time. 30 years until 1984. I'm going to tell you the account straight from the mouth of Whirling Paringa, the oldest brother and the leader of the group, who said, "We had just speared a kangaroo. We could smell the feces of other humans in the air." Now, I can tell when somebody has used the bathroom before me at this place that we work at. We actually have a bathroom we call the dump bathroom because that's where you're supposed to take a dump. And I can tell that somebody's been in there before me, but that's about as good as my fecal nose gets.
Can you tell if it was me or someone else?
Yes, you have a very distinctive smell, Link.
Okay, whatever.
But I don't think I can smell your feces in the air.
It's all that kangaroo meat I've been eating.
But anyway, he follows the feces smell through the air. It turns out it's actually a group of Pentuppy people who've been westernized who are out there camping. He goes up there, he coughs. They run, they scatter because he had a really intimidating cough, apparently. They go to the authorities. They say, "There's some wild people out there. We got to go get them." They go out there. They convince them to come back with them. And he was like, "Okay, we'll do it. We'll go because we're having trouble finding food." The 9 of them get into a Toyota van, and I don't know why this detail is included, but they played the band Midnight Oil for them, which was an Australian rock band with albums including 10-9-8-7-6-5-4-3-2-1. That's just one of their albums. Species Deceases.
Species Deceases?
And Redneck Wonderland.
I love Redneck Wonderland.
This is what they know about Western civilization. Could have been Queen. Could have been the Beatles. No, you got to go with Species Deceases?
I grew up in a Redneck Wonderland.
Surprisingly, they have assimilated now, and they have access to food and water, housing, education, and medical treatment.
And now we have the Mashco Piro tribe, the last uncontacted tribe of the Amazon, believed to have existed for over 600 years, but not sighted until the 80s when a helicopter was flying over. Because you know how in the 80s, like, helicopters would fly over and, like, Midnight Oil would be playing, like...
Yeah, they were flown by T.J. Hooker or whatever his name was on Magnum P.I.
No, that was another show.
Yeah, I get it mixed up.
2007, aerial photos, including this one of the tribe, were taken, and they're just looking up like, keep going, buddy. Keep it moving.
Don't you
in
think
2011, video was taken by some travelers going down the Manu River, and there was a little bow and arrow pointing in their direction action.
Okay.
So they kept going. But the Peruvian government banned tourists from making contact, but private operators started offering tours for people to go and see the tribes up close. Not cool, okay? Especially given the fact that they're so isolated, their immunity is not the same as all these people who are coming and walking up on their shore and leaving trinkets and illness behind. And so they started dying. So now the government is having controlled exposures to increase their immunity to help take care of them a little bit. But let the Mashco Piro.
Let them do that,
Just,
people.
Come on. They don't want your trinkets.
And if you know of any other isolated people groups, let us know and we'll go on an expedition.
If you are one,
if you're watching right now, it'd be very ironic that you're watching a YouTube video.
Thanks
Not
for
exactly isolated.
liking, commenting, and subscribing.
You know what time it is.
Hi, I'm Pam. Hi, I'm Lauren. This is Teddy, and we're from Sydney, Australia. And it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
We have two different sticker packs available at redlink.com/store. Look at that, so many stickers. You can stick them so many places.
redlink.com/store. Click through to Good Mythical More, where we're going to play a video game entitled All Zombies Must Die. It's two-player, right?
Team!
We can also shoot each other by accident.
We're selling the ugly carrot at the bottom of the bag.
Oh, I'm down in this bag.
You got any more? You got any more carrots to sell?
Got one. Whoa, look at that.
You sure that's a carrot?
No, it's great. Look
All
at
right.
it. This is
We're going to start
like
the bidding at
$40.
$17. $17 for the little carrot that looks like somebody's finger that broke off. It looks like a little toe that got infected.
You can
The
put it
little
in
carrot that looks like a toe that's infected. We're going to go with 17. I'm going to go with 18. Oh, it's 18. Okay,
Put it in a key slot. It'll open something, I think. Let's stay together. Oh yeah, we're getting good at this now.
Yeah, guns are very helpful in the zombie apocalypse.
I just ate a cheeseburger that fell off of a zombie.